Soviet street market tales, from fake goods to bizarre sales tactics. I still remember the first time my mother sent me to the market alone in 1986. I was 15, clutching a list written in her precise handwriting and a handful of rubles that felt like a fortune. Our local market operated in that gray zone we called Na Levo on the left, where everything from Finnish soap to Japanese calculators materialized mysteriously. Despite being impossible to find in state stores, back then I thought I was clever, learning which vendors would sell to a teenager without asking too many questions. Little did I know I was attending the finest school of street economics the Soviet Union had to offer. The real education began in 1991. I remember standing in that same market the week after the Soviet Union fell, watching as the old guard of babushka vegetable sellers found themselves sharing space with a new breed of entrepreneurs. Young guys in leather jackets spread their wares on blankets, selling everything from cigarettes to car parts. The air crackled with possibility and desperation. By '93, I'd graduated from customer to seller. My first venture, cologne and perfume, those beautiful fakes that smelled perfect for exactly 3 minutes. I learned this trick from Victor, my mentor in market life, who taught me to never let a customer linger too long with a tester. By the time they realize it smells like industrial solvent, he'd say with a wink, they'll be too far away to complain. But my real specialty became watches. I had a sixth sense for them could spot a genuine Soviet Pobeda in a pile of fakes from 5 meters away. My regular spot was between Aunt Galina, who sold the best potatoes in the market and knew everyone's secrets, and Misha, the electronics king, who could fix anything with a circuit board, though his solutions sometimes involved paper clips and chewing gum. You could find everything in our market, from clearly counterfeit bags to random sweaters and pirated CDs. But it was the people who made it magical. There was Sergei Mikhailovich, who sold Soviet military medals, some real, some questionably sourced from his connections. He taught me that every item needed a story. People don't just buy things, he'd say, adjusting his veteran's cap. They buy memories, even if they're borrowed memories. Then there was Zina, who appeared one day in 1994 with a table full of single shoes, not pair single shoes. When I asked her about it, she shrugged and said, "Someone's missing the other half somewhere." She sold every last one, mostly to people who'd lost a shoe, to a dog, or a drunken night. That was the beauty of our market. There was a buyer for everything. Looking back now, I realize we weren't just selling goods. We were living through history. The market was a mirror of our society in transition, reflecting all the chaos, creativity, and resilience of a people figuring out a new world. We learned capitalism not from books, but from the ground up, one haggled deal at a time. Today, when I walk through the sterile aisles of supermarkets, I miss the symphony of market voices, the art of the deal, the daily theater of survival and success. My children roll their eyes when I tell them about the time I sold a genuine Rolex for 3 chickens and a bottle of homemade vodka. "Papa," they say, "just use the internet like normal people." But they'll never know the rush of making that perfect sale, the warmth of sharing tea with competitors during frozen winter mornings, or the pride of mastering the market dance. Those years taught me more than any university could about economics, psychology, and the remarkable adaptability of the human spirit. Sometimes, I still visit what remains of the old market. Most of the familiar faces are gone now, replaced by neat shops and standardized prices. But in the few old-timers who remain, I see that same glint in their eyes, the one that says we lived through something extraordinary, something that transformed us from simple traders into survivors, storytellers, and keepers of a vanishing world. We didn't just sell goods in those markets, we sold hope, possibilities, and sometimes even dreams. And every now and then, those dreams actually came true, even if they only lasted as long as a counterfeit perfume's first 3 minutes. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next episode.